Hey, what's good? Welcome. Wednesday, October 18th, 2023. Week 42, isn't it? It's week 42, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. It's week 42. Hi. This is CBD I'm smoking. It's not the other thing that looks and smells a bit like CBD. It's not that. It is this CBD, calming. I was speaking to a friend of mine on the way home from work actually. I dropped a pal off after work. It was one of them, I left the building and my man's standing there and I talk to him all the time about the office when I see him and that. And he's like looking at his phone. I'm like, "You alright, man?" He's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, "Do you want to ride?" And he's like, "Oh no," and he's very polite about it. But yeah, I dropped him off. I ran him home and I had a little chat with him. And I was telling him about the CBD. I'm like, it's like, it does what cannabis does, but it doesn't give you the effect. It doesn't make you slow and stupid. It just gives you the calming nature of it. And he's like, "What's the point?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's fair," because some people like it. He doesn't smoke anyway. He used to, but yeah, it's quite funny because you feel like a lot of people if they've not been close to it, they've done it themselves, or they're familiar with it. And it's just kind of incredibly common, I suppose, but it's not something that everyone just casually talks about with people you don't know very well, I suppose. So yeah, that's interesting. I thought, nice guy though. I swapped my car out. Today was the first day I drove it. Okay, and it's like, just to put it in, but I don't want to tell you exactly what car I've got because I know that the 10 of you who will watch this will not come looking for me, but just in case anything happens, if this goes like accidentally viral and then everyone knows what car I got, I don't think that's a good idea. I should do it actually, because then it will tempt it, then maybe actually it would grow the channel a bit. If it was, look at that, look at my view on life. It's like, if it's going to affect me negatively, it might happen. So yeah, maybe I should. But yeah, no, the point I'm making is, I'll tell you what my old car was. My old car was a Honda Civic, right? And that's about all I know about it. But it was 2.2 litre, the engine, okay? It's the fastest car I ever had anyway. I never had the biggest engine size car I had, apart from that, was probably like a 1.6. So yeah, this was like the fastest thing I ever had, probably the fastest thing I ever drove. Of course, I only went 70 miles an hour anywhere. But it was fast in getting there, very fast. To the point where you kind of, when you're on the road in a car like that can fly, you just kind of, at the very least, you keep up with everyone. For the most part, you're in front of everyone. And not like in a, like a bad drive away, but it's just like you have the power and the speed and the comfort to just be there. It just picks up quicker. Like, I don't think I noticed it taking me any longer to get to work, but I noticed the speed. At the same time, it's the older car, so it's like it's roughly the same age car, I think, but this one's like a small, and it feels like a go-kart when you go in it, and it picks up slow, and it's really quiet as well, really, really quiet, because I think it's only like a litre. I think the engine's less than a litre. It's like a 900 something. I saw it because I looked at the MOT the other day. That's the only reason I know. So I've lost, like, even if my current car had 2 engines in it, it still would not be as strong as my last car. It's still got a smaller engine than my last car, and I'm feeling that. I said to my dad today, he's like, "How was the drive?" I'm like, "Yeah, it was alright. It's slow though." He's like, "Oh, you don't want speed." I'm like, "Yeah, you don't want speed, but when you have speed and then you lose speed, it's very noticeable. You're very aware of it." And I'm driving home today and like, I can see the cars coming up behind me and then just casually overtaking and slipping back in. I'm like, "Oh, I'm that guy now. I'm that guy. I'm the guy that I used to complain about. Why are you going so slow?" And this is the thing, because I'm putting my foot down the same as I normally would, and then normally, whereas in the Honda I'd be driving a bit and I'd be putting my foot down, I'd have to make sure I keep checking the speed to make sure I'm not going over the limit. And in this one, I'm checking to see that I'm keeping up to the limit. It's the flip side. It feels like the flip side anyway. I guess it's not. The flip side would be going to like a bicycle or something, or just walking everywhere maybe. Nah, probably not. Probably the bicycle. But yeah, so it's noticeable. So I'm in this new car and it's not as cool either. Like when I dropped my mate off as well, when I offered my mate a lift, I was like, one of the first things I said to him, I was like, "Bruv, I literally got a new car today. It's a downgrade." And then I was driving him home and I'm like, "Man, Wish I'd given you a ride in my Honda, man, because we would have made easy work of this traffic. But yeah, it's what it is. It's kind of cool though. It's like having a new toy, you know, driving a new car to work. It's kind of exciting because it's just something different. But yeah, aside from that, work is driving me mental, which it usually is. It's not driving me. The weird thing is, right, this week I've gone in and I've kept myself in a pretty good mood. I've literally gone in and I've been feeling all right, or at least dealing with it. Like, I know the drama's there, but I'm doing well in like pushing it away and just getting on with what I got to get on with. But I'm doing this and I realise like there are a lot of people in my office who are, I can't think of a word that's child friendly that I can say on this vlog, because I don't swear on these vlogs, and I can't think of a word to describe them. But let's say it's not a positive word that I'm looking for. It's a term you might use to insult people. Idiots is about as close as I can get. But yeah, I'm noticing it, and I'm kind of happy because I'm noticing that they're noticeably being off and kind of rude. I'm like, okay, that's cool. At least it's clear. At least if you bring me anything like on a professional level, I can get at you about your manners. But it's just unnecessary as far as I'm concerned. Whatever, I don't know, maybe they need the politics in the office to make the job exciting. I don't really know. I don't want the drama, but they love it, so it's their house more than it is mine. Let them have their drama, I suppose. But I do worry I might pop off at someone though if they keep pushing me. Not like violently, but like at the very least speak my mind very clearly and probably upset a few people, which is not the worst thing that could happen, I suppose, as long as I get to keep this job for as long as I need it. It's such a shame though, because now I'm getting in there. There is a lot of good people there, and it's just a handful of people who are kind of difficult and make it a stressful environment. And it's like, if they weren't there, if I didn't have to deal with that, I'd probably look at it like it's actually quite a comfortable job in many ways. There's a lot you don't like about it, but that goes with any job. But yeah, I don't want to come into someone else's house and hang around where I'm not welcome. So we'll see. I'll hold it down. At the very least, I don't want to do them dirty, you know. I think it's kind of disrespectful as well if I just drop it straight away. And I do want to leave on good terms, you know. I've got nothing against the company. Well, nothing more than like what I've been through with them. Anyway, but yeah. See, I had nothing to talk about today apart from the car. And is there anything else? No. Well, there probably is. There's probably loads more. I'm just under paperwork with all the other stuff, talking to solicitors and stuff like that, going back and forth, searching for bank statements. I was mad productive. On the weekend, then I got done by a scam. I was trying to check the tax on my car, and I got done by a scam. My pal pointed it out and he's like, yo, that's not right. And so I rang my bank and they're like, yeah, someone's taken 50p out of your account and they tried to take more. I'm like, okay, please change that. I'm like, yes, okay, thank you. So that's sorted. But I was mad productive. Like, I got loads of paperwork done. I got a song finished on a weekend. I don't know what it's called yet. Hopefully I will by the time I edit this video. And I met a friend. I saw an old friend, which, you know, I love doing. I saw an old friend I know from way back. Like, I know from primary school. He wasn't in my year at primary school. He was in my sister's year at primary school, year above me. And but then we hung out quite a lot. Like, you know, in the secondary school, after secondary school, you know, teens, 20s, that I'd always bump into him. I'd see him quite a lot. Yeah, good guy. So I had a good catch up with him, and it was so nice because, like, it was just like I you know, it had been like 7 to 10 years since I'd seen him, 8 to 10 years since I'd seen him, but it was just casual, it was calm, it was so chilled. And I've got so much in common with the guy as well, just like on opinions and the way you view things. So that was great, and I'm really hyped that I hope he linked me. I've noticed this, a lot of people have started reaching out to me, and I feel really selfish because I've not reached out to many people, and it's so nice when these people reach from the past, they reach out to me randomly, give me a call or a message or just ask to meet, and it's awesome and I love it, but I'm quite bad at doing that, and I think I need to start trying to do that. I've just been so busy at the moment. I've got people that I need to see. I've got people in my phone who like have messaged me and I've messaged them, and I want to meet them, and I've just like, I went from having all the free time in the world to having zero free time, and it's getting worse the more it goes on because I'm doing more things. But after this, you know, after the year, hopefully it'll calm down. Hopefully I'll get some festive time to see people. But yeah, That was great though. So I love it. And also, you know, I ask for a lot of help online. If you're on my like Facebook, for example, I'm kind of a mess of a human on there, and I'm always like, if I have a little thing, I'm that guy who asks things on social media that you could ask on Google. Okay, and the reason I do it is because I like people, because I find dealing with people not stress free, but so much nicer than dealing with machines and computers. I'd like to be able to communicate with someone vocally and understand and explain on every level, you know. And I don't like just reading a screen. And I don't get the information doesn't sit as well with me. I don't understand it as well. So that's why I do it. And but I realise I'm always asking for help, and I'm never offering help. So if there is something you would like me to do to help you, I mean, you know, I can't support your living or anything, but what can I? You know, there's, you know, if you're about, if I can give you a lift sometime, if you're around the way and you need a lift, ask me. If I can, I will. I don't know what else. If some people would probably be really happy if I followed them back on social media. If you would like that would make you happy, tell me. Just let me know, right? Let me know, because I feel like I never want to be taking more than I'm given, and I feel like I might have been doing that, and it's embarrassing, and I don't like it. So if there's something I can do to help you, I mean, I'm not promising I will, but I'm open. I'd like to try and do some stuff for other people, because I'm pretty self-obsessed with everything I've got going on, and it's not all about me. So let me know. What can I do? Is there something? Either way, I'm gone. That's about a 12-minute vlog. Take care, be good. Check the new song this week. It's Happy, uncharacteristically. I hope you like it. Be good. Bye bye.